Hi, we're called Stagecoach.
All right.
This is brand new. It's called 2000 and Fight. Reload the venue, no, I can't say stop. Just play the chords without reward and maybe a winner band. Progress was slow.
Right, I'm joined here tonight with Stagecoach. So firstly, guys, for those people who might not be too familiar with your sound, just tell us a little bit about it.
It's a rock pop hybrid, I guess, something like that. There's a lot of pop music to it. A lot of rock to it. There's a bit of country and folk roots kind of stuff in there as well.
The mandolins.
Yeah, mandolin, acoustic guitar. But yeah, it does get fairly noisy at times. But you know, the theme that runs through is probably pop music, I guess.
So given all that in mind, what influences your music? That's quite a general question everyone always asks you, but...
I guess there's like a handful of bands that we all like. It's a lot of 90s sort of American indie bands. There's quite a theme of that, I'd say. But then everyone likes different.
Everyone likes things like Wilco, Phoenix, all that.
Lemonheads, Death Cab for Cutie, Blur. You know, a lot of American indie bands, but yeah, some of the good British stuff, which there isn't much of really. But
I think it's quite nice. Like everyone in the band has also got their own little things. Like I'd say maybe like I'm into slightly heavier and come from a heavier background than the other guys.
It balances out. It's kind of like exactly. You might like heavier stuff where, you know, I'm interested in roots music, and you know,
quite a lot of the time we'll kind of we'll start a song thinking it's going to go one way, and then because of the influences of the other members, it sort of goes quite a different way by the time it's finished. So it's quite interesting. We never really know how songs are going to end up.
And we go. Yeah, you worked hard. Hard enough you run on caffeine through nights, and when that won't work, you reach out for the credit card to help you out. Work it, yeah, you played hard. Hard enough you lose all sense of the time when hope won't work.
And finally, obviously, you want to get your album done, but any other plans for the rest of 2012?
I guess there'll be a handful of festivals. There's a few. I know we're at the Great Escape in Brighton. That's kind of down this way. Yeah, there'll be a few shows, but not too much. We want to get the album done, and then we can start promoting that, and we'll be touring like crazy, no doubt.
Yeah.
But yeah, quiet until we've done that. So it's a bit special tonight. It's a bit of a one-off.
We're honoured. We're honoured. Well, thank you very much, guys. I hope the show goes well for you tonight.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks.
Okay, so we're here with the beautiful, well, 3/4 of the beautiful Tellison at the Smart Closing Party. So for people who might not have heard of you before, how would you describe your sound, and do you want to give us a brief history?
We are we're an indie rock band from London, and we formed in 2005. A long time ago. We used to play bits and pieces before then, but we did our first tour was with a band called Get Cape, Wear Cape, Fly, and a lovely man called Dave House, and we've been playing ever since then.
So you released your second studio album, The Wages Fears. How was that received, and how would you sum up the sound of the record?
I don't think we're really sure how it was received. It just kind of went out, and then we let it be there.
Yeah, I think because it took us 4 years to manage to get a second record out after our first one came out, and while we were making it, I think went through a lot of different emotions. Some of which included maybe no one cares anymore, and if you come at it from that point of view, I think it was received a lot better than we had really anticipated or hoped.
Yeah.
Obviously, it could be better. You know, you could be a beautiful woman. This microphone could be wireless. I could be a lot better looking, but it went pretty good. The music industry is a changing beast, and considering the carnage all around us, I think we managed to keep a semblance of dignity, at least, while the record came out.
We're going to play you some songs. We hope you're totally into them. We are.
So you've released 3 singles off the record so far, Say Silence, Collarbone, Needith, and you're about to put out Freud Links the Teeth and the Heart.
Correct.
That's 4 singles off the record, so after that are you putting the album to bed, and can we expect something from you without a 4-year gap?
We're freaking hoping so.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. That it was never the plan to have such a big hole between these albums. So I don't know, we've started to write the next one, which is always the first step.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's almost a year though since the last one came out. So
I am desperate for it not to take so long. I'm trying hard to smash writing the songs very fast and not overthink it and get it done as quickly as possible, so that we can just, because again, even the recording of both records has taken 6 months, pretty much both times, and that is a long and difficult process to go through, and I don't really want to do it again. I would like to maybe just try and record a record and do it in a week or 2 weeks, and it just be that thing.
So what does the name Tellison actually mean?
It's someone's surname, but it's misspelled.
Spelled differently.
Spelled differently, yeah. And the guy who it's named after is this guy who had a weird legacy, and it was just a legacy. Like at the time, we were kind of trying to cast around for a name, and we kind of thought it was a good one. I like the idea of it not being anything else.
If we
one last question. You've announced you're playing Truck. You've announced you're playing 2000 Trees. What else can we expect from you in 2012?
We're about to release our own cookbook. I'm not fucking kidding. We've made a cookbook, and it's coming out with the next single. It's really good. It's like food and cocktails, you know, so you can just enjoy yourself in the same way that we have. Other things, we're going to make the new record. I think that's the plan.
There's a tour.
There's a tour in May with a band from America called the Bots, who are very young and very good, very hotly tipped. So I'm looking forward to that. I think it'll be fun. Just more shows. More. It's weird. I used to every summer feel sad that we weren't playing loads of festivals. I would look at all the other bands playing loads of festivals, and I would feel like, oh. But I look at our calendar this year, and we are doing things, lots of weekends, and it feels good. I feel quite broken inside. Like it's got to the 7 years down the line. I'd have liked it if it had happened earlier, but I feel not. There's a part of me that's pleased to see that I'll have an active festival summer.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Tellison. That will do us for Smile 2012. We hope you come back 2013.